Today on the channel, we're back at it with another He-Man and the Masters Universe 2000X editions with Buzz-Off, Webstor, and Keldor.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with our He-Man and the Masters Universe 2000X editions, unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Keldor, we got Buzz-Off, and we got Webstor Long. Of course, Mam and George can't be far today on the channel. But of course, for all your Masters of the Universe needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. And I picked up all three of these over at Jay's, along with Whiplash. Check out that review on the channel as well. And you know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do a little bit of comparisons as well. So stay tuned for that. But we're going to go good guys first, and we're going to end it with the bad guys. We're going to start off with Buzz-Off. One of my favorites back in the day. Always loved Buzz-Off. He had a decent role in the 2000X cartoon. I think he had one just straight up specific episode about him and his whole team as well. It was an interesting one. Not my favorite in all honesty. And a little bit of an interesting interpretation here with Buzz-Off. And I've done a couple of top fives of Masters characters on the channel lately. It seems a lot of people are wanting those. And man, I was looking, there's so many I could do. And I was just thinking of Buzz-Off would be a fun one to do for a top five. So we'll see if we get around to all those eventually on the channel. So many figures, so little time. What are we doing? But Buzz-Off looking very good here. Got that Masters of Universe 2000X packaging design. You got Buzz-Off at the front, Castle Grayskull in the back, and ruling some satanicness with this one here. I'm surprised there's no mom on social media telling us like how this is a demonic packaging and stuff. Kind of like the monster logo. Oh, it's the horns or it's the claws of Satan or whatever. Because he got those upside down crosses on here. Very strange. Very strange. That was a big thing in the 80s. Ozzy Osbourne got beat up for that a lot. But I got these upside down crosses. Coincidence? I think not. I think not. Cartoon collection as well. Cross cell down below. Jibber Jabber UPC. Got a little artwork at the top as seen on Buzz-Off's Pride. Oh, it is Pride Month, Todd McFarlane. Buzz-Off's very prideful, as we do know. Looks like we got all kinds of characters in the background as well. Man-at-Arms, Ram-Man, He-Man. Got even Orko hanging around in there. Let's get down to business, though. See you later, Spider-Man style. Little instructions. I don't need those instructions. Packaging. See you later. Goodbye. Yikes. Watch out. And of course, you got rubber bands, you got twist ties, you got Mattel. Why would we be surprised at this point? There it is. Can we get Buzz-Off out? Can we be flapping around? All kinds of bees at my house lately around all of our flowers and stuff. And we always get killed with wasps and hornets, too. That's always a bad day at the office. They're always bugging me, and I'm always taking them out from behind the shutters and the deck and the shed. See you later. Goodbye. Always fighting with the wasps. They're a dangerous group, of course. Blackie Lawless, still their leader as far as I do remember. Real ones know that. And we did lose a wing here. I did recently unbox. Hasn't been on the channel yet because I've been so angry I haven't posted the video. And it'll be on Kyle Peterson 2.0 probably one of these days. But the Mythic Legion's takeoff on Buzz-Off. Talk about hot garbage. My wings came broken out of the package. I was so upset. It like basically ruins the figure for the most part. I reached out to the Horseman team over there at Mythic Legions. That's been a whole fiasco rigmarole as well. I don't know what we're doing. More on that in the future. But let's dive into Buzz-Off. Got his old Buzz-Off axe right here, flying through the air, axing everybody. Of course, his original weapon was an axe as well, but it was a little bit tighter and a little bit browner than this one is. And it is what it is. But then we got, of course, Buzz-Off, the man, the myth, the legend, the insectoid man. There he is. Looking like he's straight out of the Sectars or something is what he looks like to me. Got those bright blue eyes there. Got those, the chin there with the little stingers, I guess. Horns on the end. You got the antenna up top. Kind of a brownish helmet is what it looks like. Got a little bit of pinchers out of there. Just all kinds of stuff. Looks like an insect man, especially even more than the original Buzz-Off, as we know. He's got the yellow and brown attack, not quite Striper Tom McFarlane, yellow and brown for Buzz Off. An interesting look. We know we like him in the yellow and black attack a little bit more. Very, very pale skin tone on Buzz Off. Needs to get a little sun, maybe get out in front of the flowers a little bit more. I'm not sure. You got a long, lanky, insectoid-like body on him. Get a little bit of slop on the back. Got a little extra brown paint on the back of the legs. We're seeing a lot of quality control issues with this line. There's no doubt about it. Very difficult. Got some insect-like feet down here. You got 3 toes in the front, 1 toe in the back. Looking crazy. Now the back here, you do got the wings. These wings a little bit light. They do fall out very easy. So it is what it is though. But a nice translucent bee wings, I guess we'll call them. And then you got a couple of, what do you call these? Pinchers, claws. And you got those, but they are articulated just like the wings. So that's kind of a nice little extra added feature bonus if you do need something like that. Looking pretty good. You got the big horns, I guess, on his elbow, an extra weapon for him. I could see me as a kid. He'd be just nailing people right in the face with those elbows, like my dad on the basketball court. That's what my dad's elbows are like. Oh, watch out. He's going to get you. Head, back, forth, side to side, up and down. A lot of movement on that head. He is an insectoid flying through the air, of course. Arms do go all the way around. Single jointed elbow, side to side. Hands back and forth, side to side. 2 gripping hands here. You got waist articulation. Big old Buzz Off splits if you need it. Leg goes up for the kick to the shin. Single jointed knee, a little side to side. You do get a boot cut. You do get ankle articulation on this one, though. Not the best as far as moving around here with the articulation. I'm surprised. The waist is not coming off. That's nice to see. Usually that's one of the big issues from this toy line we have seen. He does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10% as well. So playing a lot of Buzz Off hits right here today. Nowhere near my favorite Buzz Off, though. A little too pale. I like the hallmarks of the original. I like the Mondo one we recently had. There's been a lot of good Buzz Offs. This one's just kind of okay to me, but it is also the 2000X Buzz Off, which isn't my favorite incarnation along the way. But I do got this one from Once Upon a Time. So we got this from the original 2000X line. Similar, but very different, too. So make note of that, I guess, if you're comparing the two. But we do have that for a little comparison later on. But now we're going to move over to Webstor Long, of course. Mam and George, favorite son. Where's Ben Vereen? Where's everybody else? Looking pretty good. Webstor looking nice. And I believe, wasn't it the last Webstor we had? Was it from the Masterverse? And that's like a $300 figure now. Some of those Masterverse prices are ridiculous. Prince Adam's all the way up there. Webstor is really expensive. Battle Armor Skeletor, a wild one. I'm just glad I got them all at Jay's Toys and Games. Once again, saved 15% as they came out because, boy, that's a tough line to complete later on. Very wild, very wild. It'd be interesting to see the values in the future for those if they keep rising. I mean, a lot of them are above Classics level at this point. Is what it is. We got Webstor here, a spider, another insect. The evil master of escape. That's right. He's an escape artist at all times. Looking very good, though. This one looks very nice. As seen on the web of evil. There it is. Watch out for that. Looking very good. Got He-Man in the background here. A bunch of spiders. Oh, I see Stratos. I see Buzz Off as well. Posable spider legs. Huh. Well, see how evil he is. Bam! See you later. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. Shuffle. Plastic. Mattel Prison. Scissor time. Oh, yeah, Todd, you doing a lot of scissoring these days? Really? I didn't think that was your thing, but who knew? Who knew? You never know. Todd always keeps his guests from the couch. You never know what he's going to be up to. You never know what he's going to say. You never know what he's going to say. But we're getting down to business. Maybe. Webstor business. Webstor Long. You guys a fan of the TV show Webstor? Probably my favorite show of all time. When I was a little kid, I just loved Webstor. I loved Webstor, and he was my inspiration. As a little kid, I always wanted to have secret rooms and secret doors. And Webstor was where I got that from back in the day. So I owe a debt of gratitude to a good friend of the channel, Webstor, as well. Webstor, I don't know if he's watching. He watches some of the videos. I think actually he might be watching this. See you later. But he's more of a classic He-Man guy is what he told me. Old Emmanuel Lewis. Manny is what I call him. I call him Manny, but you can too if you want to. But shout out to Manny, Emmanuel Lewis. Shout out to Webstor. We got all these extra pieces here that climb into the back on him. Thought we'd get some articulation on these, but they are not articulated. So they're just basically big old spikes, I guess spider spikes out the side, but you plug these into the back. You got 4 ports to plug them into. Nice kind of a purplish bluish color as well, but they just plug into the back, plug and play style is what it looks like there. But it would have been nice to have a little articulation. Obviously must take the price point up. I understand he can't fight City Hall, but we got Webstor, a face only a mother could love, with these jagged teeth, these bright red eyes, ears akin to an elf. Once again, watch out, you elves. And then I think those are extra eyes up there on his head. Extra nightmare fuel. Really on the horror side of the Masters universe. I'm here for it. You guys know I'm always here for the horrors. Horror? Yeah, that too. Always. But you got a little Spikor. Spikor, where am I going with this? Webstor logo right there in the chest. That's what we're going to call it. Got some armbands there on the forearms, looking pretty good. Got the 2 hitchhiking hands, ready to hitchhike his way across Eternia. And then you got some spikage throughout on his arms, looking very good. Eternian loincloth. What? It's not a loincloth. That's real hair. Sure, okay. Real hair down here. Got the Webstor belt. And once again, you got kind of some crazy insectoid-like legs. Very similar to Buzz-Off down at the bottom, where you got that toe in the back, the 3 toes in the front. Shin guards down here looking very good. And I know these a mile away. Ivan Pudge Rodriguez, Texas Ranger legend. Got those shin guards down here. Shout out to Pudge all day long. Arms all the way around for us. Single jointed elbow, very tight. Side to side, back and forth. Hand side, back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side. Waist articulation again. Working his abs a lot. Nice abs on him. Single jointed knees on this one, side to side. Leg goes up for the kick to the nuts. Boot cut, ankles back and forth, side to side. Playing all those Webstor hits, I guess is what we're doing right here today. And you do plug him into the Mattel ringside collectible stand with code Kyle to save 10%. You just plug these bad boys in. You can choose your own adventure how you want them. Gives him a little bit more spider-like look with these. There is no doubt, but not a bad piece of business. I don't know if he'll be worth as much as the Masterverse version, but maybe worth your time, maybe not. Choose your own adventure, as we like to say around these parts. But looking pretty good. Webstor is here. Like this one, a new character in the shelf always feels good. But now we're going to end it with our friend Keldor. Keldor, a skeletor of the past, I guess is what we call him, or future, depending. Got the usual hallmarks of the packaging here, looking very good. The evil apprentice of Hordak. In happier times, maybe, maybe not, depends who you ask. Cross-sell, jibber-jabber, UPC, all the usual stuff. As seen on the beginning, you got King Randor and Beastman and Stratos in the back. Hard times in the beginning. I remember that episode, a pretty good one. A little origin story. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. See you later. Goodbye. And we got Keldor right there. And can we get Keldor out of the package now? We got 2 swords ready to go. He's a swordsman. He's ready to go with those swords in a moment's notice. There we go. Of course, ankles. Got to be locked in the ankles. And the other ankle. There we go. Getting down to business. Making messes wherever we go. See you later. Goodbye. Like a young Larry Bird at the 3-point line. Of course. Twist ties. Get off my desk. Let's get down to Keldor. Let's see what's going on right here. You got the swords. They do connect if that is your thing, or have them separate. You choose your own adventure. But you do got the 2 swords. You got the Havoc staff kind of looking to him there with like the goat horns looking very good. One in an orange, one in a purple color. Looking good. Looking on brand for, of course, Keldor. And now we're diving into Keldor. And Keldor always looked really cool to me. I don't know about this head sculpt here. Very thin head. I wish it was a little bit fleshed out a little bit more. But he's got quite the interesting facial hair game going on. He's got the little down here, the little artist, and then he's got the sides of the mustache. Like, forget who rocked that. Who rocked that side mustache look for a long time? That's an interesting look. It's not a lot of people can pull that one off. Keldor makes it work. I love the skunk stripe in his hair. I have 2 gray hairs here, and I'm growing them out. I'm going to have that skunk stripe, but I feel like I need like 50 hairs. 500? Maybe. But I got just 2, and I'm going to grow them out and put them in here. It's going to be great. And then they're going to fall out. I'm going to actually rip them out. And, oh, no! Been working on those for years. It's a long story. You got the long hair on Keldor. Smiling face on him. Like I said, happier times here. Very Skeletor looking, though, in the body and the uniform here. You got the cape on the back end, not soft goods, plastic cape. You got the armor over the top as well. You got the little cross, little jewel in there. You got the hitchhiking hands as usual. Forearm guards here, nice black color. Got some skulls on it as well. He's really foreshadowing his future life as being a skeleton man is what he's doing. Got the big old, I guess, flap in the front here. A little extra protection like a young gladiator there. Got a little bit of action going on as well. Looking very good. Got a purplish blue skin tone. We see different looks from Keldor and Skeletor over the years, much like we see right here. You have the big old feet. Not sure what these little spikes on the edge of the feet are, but he's got some big old shin guards here. Not sure exactly I've ever come across shin guards like these. So Nothing to compare these ones to here. I do like these boots and shoe combo. I think it does look very nice on Keldor. Arms do go all the way around, single jointed elbow, side to side, head back and forth, side to side, hands back and forth, side to side, waist back and forth, side to side. Big old splits if you do need them. Leg goes up for the big old boot. Most movement we've seen in a long time. Best knee articulation we've seen in a long time. Single jointed back and forth, side to side, boot articulation, and then ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. Playing a lot of hits with this one. This one looking very good. Old Keldor, rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling. I'm here for that. Does also fit on a ringside stand, but we have had Skeletor from this very line in the past as well. So we do got some comparisons we can do. And then one cool thing you could actually do with these two is probably mix and match the armors. You could mix some things around if you wanted to. So that's always nice to have some options if you want to take all this garb off and switch back and forth. I wouldn't necessarily want to do that, but you could if you wanted to. And his skin tone's a little bit different, which is interesting to note as well. Looks to be the same sword weapons, which makes a lot of sense. Get the most out of your molds. No Havoc staff for Keldor, though. But Buzz Off, Webstor, Keldor, not a bad trio right here today. Some insect characters and a Keldor. How about that? How about that? But playing all the hits as we continue to dive through these Masters Universe 2000X figures from Mattel. Be interested to hear your thoughts on these three. Pickups, passes, long games, no games. I'm not so sure games. I love Webstor long game. Let me know in the comments down below. A lot of fun with these three here today. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and my other YouTube channel videos every single day. Check out Patreon. Check out YouTube channel memberships. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. That's also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, every Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, videocast on YouTube. So for another Masters Universe unboxing, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
It wasn't Ultimo Dragon. It was me all along. See you later.